So we start with our breathing as always. We start inhaling through the nose. We hold for a couple of counts and then exhale through the mouth. And after we've done a few of these breaths, we're going to, on the exhalation, we're going to start pursing the lips. You should begin to notice as you exhale through pursed lips that your exhalation slows down and needs a little bit of effort to push the breath out. And as that happens, you'll feel underneath your chest, underneath your rib cage rather, you feel some sensation, and this is your diaphragm engaging. So then we want to try and inhale into the diaphragm. As we inhale and exhale, start to move the diaphragm. You should notice that this is settling you back into your body, bringing you into the present, calming you down. So now we'll just, without straining on the exhalation through the pursed lips, just going to slow the exhalation. See if we can empty as much air from our lungs as possible. And this should pull you deeper into yourself, deeper into relaxation. And take a few nice, long, slow, deep breaths like this. Just allow the sound to capture our attention. And you can scan the inside of your body, looking for any tension. And send the sound there and send your breath there. Just allow it to ease the tension, to free it up and release it. It can be carried off with the sound. So we're going to ask that part of you that watches over you while you sleep, keeps an eye out and an ear out in your environment, keeping you safe. I'm going to ask that to keep an eye out and an ear out for you now during the session. And if there's anything that requires your attention, that you'll be able to, it'll call you back and you'll come up out of the session with a clear and calm and focused mind, able to deal with whatever it is. And by doing this, this means that you are free to let go as deep into relaxation as you possibly can today, so that you can get all of the benefits that are available for you from today's session. And if at any time during today's session sensations or emotions come up that are uncomfortable, you can always bring yourself back to this place where you are now, this calm and safe place, simply by following your breath and allowing the sound to bring you back. So we're going to move on now to activating some points on your body. We'll activate them and we'll connect them, open the pathways between them. And these pathways will allow tension, stress and strains, aches and pains and traumas to be grounded out through the points in the bottom of your feet out into the earth as they travel down along these pathways. So we'll use the sound to activate the 2 points on the bottom of your feet. We just set the intention for these points to open. Now we'll move up to 2 points on the side of each knee. We'll activate these points and allow the sound to travel from the knees down to the feet points and out into the earth, opening up a pathway. Now we'll move up to the points on the side of each hip. We'll activate these. We'll connect them to the knee points and open the pathway. And from the knee points down to the feet, once again out into the earth. And now we'll come up to the heart. We'll activate the point on the heart and we'll open this up. We'll connect it into the 2 points on the hips. And down to the knee points. Down to the feet points and out into the earth. And now to the lung points, which are at the end of your collarbones. We'll activate both of these points. We'll connect these points into the heart point and down to the hip points, down to the knee points, down to the feet points and out into the earth. Finally, the point on the top of your head. We'll activate this point. We'll connect it into the lung points, back into the heart point, down to the hip points, down to the knee points, down to the feet points and out into the earth. We'll spend a few moments now just allowing the sound to travel along these pathways we've just opened. Just pushing out anything that's ready to leave, that no longer serves you. Pushing that out into the earth and grounding it. Okay, so I'm going to change forks now. We're going to go on to activating the Earth Star, building the outer layer of your biofield and then grounding it to the planet. Before we go too far, I'm just going to put a weighted fork with a rock on the end of it. I'm just going to put that behind the Earth Star and bring in the calming, grounded, settling influence that you would only find in the center of a stone. A stone that's been in place for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Out in the elements, wind and rain, snow, baking sun. But deep inside, that stone knows it's safe, knows that everything is all right. As we run this vibration through your Earth Star, we'll set the intention for all those busy thoughts of the day, all those worries, all that stuff. We can just let it go, so we can relax and enjoy the session, enjoy the time we've taken to be looking after ourselves. Make the most of what we have now. So move on to the Earth Star. We have a nice, long, clear tone right from the start. We'll start to move the Earth Star into position from down about 10 to 12 inches, starting from between your ankles. So that's the Earth Star into position. We'll turn now and we'll send the sound up the central channel. along the ascending current. So it moves from the Earth Star, the energy center between your feet, the energy center between your knees, into your tailbone, into your root chakra, into the sacral chakra, into the solar plexus, into the heart chakra, into the throat chakra, into your third eye, the crown chakra, bring the sound out of the top of your head and form it into a whale spout and bring it all the way back down to the Earth Star. And now we'll charge this pathway from the Earth Star up, all the way up, out through the top of your head. And then 360-degree bubble around you will bring it all the way back down to the Earth Star. We'll charge it up with the sound. We'll build a nice firm but yet flexible boundary on the outer layer of your biofield. We'll clear out any obstacles in the central channel. So now we'll ground you and your biofield onto the planet. We do this by dropping a line from the Earth Star all the way down to the center of the planet. We just let it go, falling all the way down, effortless. Tethering you inside your electrical biofield onto the planet. A strong and stable connection. At home in your biofield, at home in your body, at home on your planet. So now we'll move up to the Sun Star. We'll get ready to move that into position, so we'll have a listen to it first. A little bit quiet. That's better. A little bit of alarm can indicate a lot of thinking. We just take a few nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Bring that sweetness back into that sound. You're going to go ahead now and start to move the sun star off the top of your head, out to around 10 to 12 inches above it. Just going to bring the weighted fork in and just calm that right down again. So we use that calming influence of the rock again. Just feel the calming influence of the deep silence. So listen to that now. And keep moving the sun star into position. That's the sun star into position, so we'll turn now, we'll send the sound down the central channel, opening up the descending current. So we build the light bridge from the sun star back to the crown chakra. And the sound travels from the crown chakra down into the third eye. The third eye down into the throat chakra. throat chakra down into the heart chakra. We'll set the intention for the sound to just wrap around the heart, to calm it down, to soothe it. Let it know it's safe. Thank it for the amazing job it does every day. Really nice, strong signal in the heart, so we'll move down to the solar plexus. Down to the sacral chakra. Into the root chakra. Down to the center between the knees. Down to the energy center between the feet. Down to the earth star. And we'll bring the sound up in a whale spout from the earth star up on the inside of the outside layer, all the way back around up to the sun star, forming the inside layer of the biofield. We'll charge this pathway up. Running down from the sun star down to the earth star, back around on the inside of the biofield, all the way up to the sun star. And now we'll connect the sun star into the sun. We'll bring the energy of the sun down and run that along the pathway. So we have you open now to divine inspiration and divine guidance, divine insights, intuition. At the same time, your feet are firmly planted on the earth, grounded. At home on your planet, as it goes hurtling through space. So we're going to pendulum now and see where we're working today. We'll start at the feet. We have a circle on the feet. Circle on the knees. Circle on the root chakra. Circle on the sacral chakra. Circle on the solar plexus. Circle on the heart. We have a line on the throat. Check the left side. A line on the left side of the throat. Circle on the right side of the throat. Circle on the third eye. And a circle on the crown chakra. We'll be working today on the left side of the throat. And the throat chakra is about communication, inspiration and truth. And the left side can be indicative of that which we do not say or express. So not speaking up for ourselves, or not necessarily speaking our truth, or not communicating clearly. So we'll go out to the edge of the field and locate that first. Already sensing some fear, and it is a big one, particularly nowadays. Speaking up, speaking your truth. So we'll sit here on the edge of the field and we'll just take some nice long slow breaths. Also, because we're working on the left side today, we're working on the side of your mother. So we could also be looking at how she felt about speaking up, speaking her truth. Expressing herself. It's almost like the forks being whiny. The only way they can speak their truth is in a whine. Like a grizzly little child. We're going to swap forks and we'll just brighten that up before we move forward. As we think about communication, we should remember also that we communicate two ways. We communicate out into the world, but we also communicate to ourselves, inside ourselves. So when we don't communicate outward and inwardly, we're not honouring ourselves. The question is, how do you communicate in a world today where it's almost like at times black can be white and white can be black? When it can feel safer to just shut up and say nothing and go along to get along. Because today we've become lost in the message and we've forgotten the intent behind the words, the intent of the speaker. Even though the person speaking the words, their intention may be coming from a heart of gold, their words can be turned against them. And that can be a pretty scary world to live in. Pretty scary world to speak your truth openly and honestly. Because through our thoughts, our words and our actions is how we create our reality and how we create the results we get in life. So this raises a question of what kind of a reality do I create if I can't speak my truth? And that's okay, we've brought it all up now to look at. We've got Mum here with us as well, so that she can learn as we go through today's session. We're going to go back to the other fork now. Okay, so now that we know the problem, we can move up on the edge of the field at our point of conception. We can keep a clear signal all the way back in. We can bring this problem into that deep intelligence inside of us that governs everything inside our bodies. We can drop the problem into there and allow it to provide us with solutions, how we can honour ourselves, but also live in a world that doesn't necessarily appreciate you speaking your truth. And that deep intelligence is the same intelligence inside you that knows how to heal a cut effortlessly, one on your finger, without any effort on your part. It knows exactly what to do to heal that cut. And it does that while it's administering all the other functions and processes going on in your body. That intelligence can take a problem like this and give you hundreds of solutions to it. And the way we access this intelligence is through feeling calm and safe and relaxing, getting out of fear, getting out of fight and flight. Because the only limits we have in our life are when we're feeling fight or flight. When we're in that state, our body shuts down, our thinking shuts down. The only thing it can do is deal with the threat, either by fighting it, by trying to run away or fly away from it, or freezing and hoping it just goes away. So when we get down out of the fight or flight, when we get into the calm and safe mode, by relaxing, by focusing on our breath, and remembering that at a deeper level everything is okay, no matter what might be going on in the surface, there is a deep purpose to our life, and each and every moment of your life you are on that purpose, whether you believe it or not. So when we take a moment now and think about speaking our truth in a compassionate, open and honest manner now, there is no fear. This is what it can feel like to communicate that way. Honouring yourself, honouring whoever you're speaking to, communicating with. Regardless of however they may be speaking to or at you, you can always choose to honour yourself and honour them with the way you communicate. And as you do this, what you radiate out comes back to you. So if you're radiating out honour, truth, integrity, calm, all these qualities will come back to you. But if we're radiating out fear, anger, all these qualities will come back to us. We're following the sound of the forks into that calm and safe place inside you is showing you what you have available inside you, a resource. A knowingness that you are safe, that the universe and the planet supports your life. So go forth and radiate your truth, your love and your compassion, your respect, your willingness to serve and be of benefit to all life on the planet. Let the media communicate whatever message they want to. Let them radiate out whatever they want to. It will come back to them. Your duty is to focus on what you radiate out. Because what you radiate out radiates inside, into each and every single cell, into your organs, into your blood, into your tissue, into your bones. Radiate out, or radiate in, honour, truth, integrity, self-worth, self-value, love, forgiveness, compassion. Be the change you wish to see in the world and communicate that through how you radiate. So I'll pick all this up and we'll drop it into the ancestral river. We'll send it backwards in time, we'll send it forwards in time. As an example for all to heal. As an example for all to find the courage within them to communicate with honor, integrity, truth, compassion. We also thank all the ancestors for the gift of life they've given us. Because without them we wouldn't be here now. And knowing now what's the optimal way to radiate what we want to radiate out into the world is something I think is really worthwhile knowing. Something that sets you free. So we come up out of the ancestral river now. And keep coming back in towards the throat. And we'll drop in everything we picked up out in the field. All the pain, all the fear, from all those times we chose not to express ourselves, to speak up. We pick all of that up and we'll drop it back into the throat. We'll integrate it, discharge that which no longer serves us, out through the feet into the earth and ground it. And we'll integrate the wisdom, the knowledge, so that we now know why it's so important to communicate and radiate in a beneficial way rather than a destructive one. Radiate in a way that honours ourselves and all other life. So now we're going to bring this wisdom, this knowledge out to the front of the field, and we'll connect it into the front of your field. So that resource is now moving through time and space with you, available for you to access as you go about your days, communicating with yourself and with others. So we're going to go ahead now and check our work for the day. A circle on the feet, circle on the knees, circle on the root chakra, circle on the sacral chakra, circle on the solar plexus, circle on the heart, circle on the throat chakra, circle on the third eye, circle on the crown. So we'll close the session now, and we'll do that by starting at the solar plexus, doing a figure 8 down around the feet, back over at the solar plexus, up around your head, back to the solar plexus. And we'll do 2 more of these, wrapping up all the good work we've done today, strapping it into your field, into your biofield, into you. Now we'll connect your will with the divine will and bring that to the front of the field, into the present. And finally we'll wrap you in a cocoon, starting below your feet, moving up, crossing over your body, up above your head, coming back down, below your feet, and again. So I'll take a couple of moments. I'll place my thumbs on your K1 points on the bottom of your feet. Just invite you to take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Come back up, out of the session, into your body, into the room, into the present. If there's anything else that needs to discharge, we ask that that discharges now, out through the feet into the earth, where it's grounded and recycled, used elsewhere in the universe. Wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes. And when you're ready, you can sit up.